How's it going, YouTube? It's Sean here, back today with another installment of my Dare to Dream series. In this series, I break down the history and the details of shoes that just aren't as commonly seen on YouTube. So in today's video, I'll be covering the Nike Air Foamposite 1 in the Paranorman colorway. So Paranorman, for those who haven't seen that movie before, is an animated adventure film about a boy who has a unique ability to communicate with the living dead. This movie released here in North America in August of 2012, and it was produced by Laika Studios. So long story short, Laika partnered up with Nike to release a very limited edition Air Foamposite 1 inspired by the Paranorman movie. So based on their marketing campaign at the time, this shoe was meant to be for weird kids or for anyone who was one. Basically empowering people to be unique and to be true to themselves, which are messages that we saw in the movie itself. So the initial run of these Paranorman Foamposites was limited only to 800 pairs. And those 800 pairs weren't even sold to the public. They were given away through an online Twitter contest. So basically in this #WeirdWins giveaway, the instructions were very simple. You had to follow Paranorman on Twitter, you had to find the weirdest photo of you as a kid, and then post that on Twitter along with the #WeirdWins and the words Paranorman Foamposites. So this was a very unique way of releasing a shoe, and because of how far we've come with social media, even between 2012 and today, it's a style of release that I don't think would work anymore in today's day and age. So Nike and Laika Studios would then pick the 800 winners, and they'd be sent their very own pair of these Paranorman foams. Shortly after that 800 pair release, there was an additional 80 pairs as well that was up for auction, where the majority of the proceeds were then donated to Lady Gaga's Born This Way Foundation. And again, that foundation's mission is also to empower youth and embrace their individuality. So that breaks down the history behind this shoe, so let's take a closer look at the actual sneaker. So the Nike Air Foamposite 1 originally released back in 1997, and the way it's manufactured really changed the game. Instead of the traditional sneaker materials like leather, mesh, suede, and nylon, this Foamposite material, which is this hard shell that you see on the outside, this is actually constructed out of a liquid polyurethane. It's heated to a very specific temperature and then poured into a mold where it's cooled down, creating this shape. And one of the best aspects about this Foamposite material is the fact that it'll actually mold to your feet the more it heats up and the more you wear it, creating supposedly a very glove-like fit. So since then, the Foamposite has released in a ton of very memorable and iconic colorways, including this Paranorman colorway in 2012. So if you look at this outer Foamposite shell, this is covered in this smoke-like graphic, and it's done in this eerie sort of greenish yellow tone. We have this black nubuck material running up the center of the shoe, and one of the few swooshes on the sneaker is found on the lateral side of the toe box. These come with these oval-shaped black laces, and then underneath this we have this mesh tongue, which has the letter P on the right shoe and the letter N on the left shoe, representing Paranorman. At the very top, we have this nylon pull tab, along with the repeating Z's or Z's running up the center. On the back heel, we have this large embroidered Nike swoosh done in this electric green color, and on the left shoe, we have the main character's silhouette here as well. Attached to the top, we have this nylon pull tab, along with the word weird on the left shoe and wins on the right shoe. And then pulling out the insole, these come with custom branded insoles as well, which is a nice added touch. So encapsulated within this shoe, we do have a polyurethane foam midsole, and then within it, but not visible to the eye, we do have a full-length Nike Zoom Air unit for cushioning. You'll also see there's a carbon fiber shank plate as well, which is visible through the sides of the shoe, giving you added torsional rigidity and support. Flipping these guys over to the bottom, here we have your standard outsole of your Foamposite 1. This is done in this electro green glowing outsole. We have the visible carbon fiber shank plate in the middle, along with this black rubber overlay running down the center with this herringbone traction pattern. So that pretty much covers your Nike Air Foamposite 1 Paranorman. Since they originally released back in 2012, the resale prices on the shoe has consistently remained super high. To me, this is much more of a collection piece and something that I would display as opposed to something I'd actually wear. But regardless of how you feel about the actual sneaker, the way that Nike and Laika Studios partnered up to release the shoe will go down in history as being very unique and creative. So let me know in the comment section down below how you guys feel about this Paranorman Nike Air Foamposite 1. How do you guys feel about the look of the shoe, and in general, are you guys a fan of the Foamposites or not? If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Give me a follow on Instagram at esgo8, check out my Twitter at sean.go, and visit my website at seango.ca. So until next time, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this installment of my Dare to Dream series, and until then, I'll catch you guys in my next video.